Hey everyone, part 3 to the road to 7.2. I've got about an hour-ish left before today's event with the team, which is going to be the Luck Rare, and I'm doing it no matter what this time, so I got it up a bunch. I could have gotten more if I played bingo, though, but to do that I have to be off the game, and I probably have to reinstall the app again in my emulator for it. This time around, we're going to do the Bazoom Girl 2 quest to try to get those out of the way, because I think it would help with what I'm doing. I've also made adjustments to my HDR. I turned it down a bit so I get more brighter visuals. It looks better now. I should have kept it like this. This looks good. Okay, so... maybe lower the contrast. I don't know. The colors look great, actually. What was it? That's not it. Here we go. Oh, she just wants me to visit her. Okay. Okay, I guess they were reluctant to make it at first. Again, the machine translation might be a little off. It has gotten a lot better over time through the years, due to new algorithms the Clarity team's been putting in. It's just, again, for human translation to happen, it's going to take time, because there are a lot of quests. There's a lot of dialogue. And it's not as easy as just having somebody translate it and put it in. They gotta check it. Someone has to be linguistic in both Japanese and English. They gotta take it and mess around with it, convert it to what it would be like in English if translated by an official translator. It takes time. You know, when you have like, I mean, how many people did he have working on the project now? 10? 15? Maybe more. Alright, fly me back. What are the Bazoom Girls? So... I'm not sure when they instated the Bazoom Girls. My guess is sometime after version 3, because between the first official release of the game way back then on the Wii, or version 1 to version 3, the game was a lot more hardcore. And you had to rely on zoom stones to get to places quickly, or special teleportation methods, or ways to travel. And since zoom stones were limited, you had to walk and run into different places quite often. I think at some point after version 3 was when they introduced Mega Zoom Stones. And likely they introduced Bazoom Girls after that to quickly get around to places. But now, this whole storyline is for the Bazoom Girls is... now they're giving us a Bazoom Stone. Right here. We still have our standard zoom stones that we can bind to whatever we want, but the purpose of the zoom stones is to be able to go to most places that has a zoom stone marker in them. I did the first of the Bazoom Girl stuff, so I got them all for version 1 areas. Now I'm trying to do it so I can get the version 3 areas at least. Probably more of the version 2 areas as well. I got it for all the towns in the version 2 areas, just not all the areas. I'm guessing this one will give me version 2, and then the third one will give me all of the version 3 stuff. Yes, for whatever reason, the old lady and all these Bazoom girls, which I'm assuming is her daughters, their whole clan is a family in this world that has the capability of casting Zoom. The actual spell itself that you're all familiar with in other Dragon Quest games. And only they can do it for some reason. It's probably been goddess bestowed. Oh boy. Actually, let's... That looks like level 2, okay. Been a while since I climbed this mountain. But yes, it's them that knows the magic of it, and them that created the Zoom Stones with the help of the Inn Tavern Association. It's a drag racer. Right, we need to get to level 3. Okay. Let's see. Yes, I do advise playing the game yourself. Again, my Discord has links and guides and help on setting the game up. I know people still want a Western release. Heck, I do too. I've actually got to go over contingency plans with my officers in the event that unlikely scenario actually does happen. But I am aware that there are people who watch my videos that basically want to play Dragon Quest X, but want it to the West, so for them to experience the content, they just watch me play. And I'm fully understanding of that. I mean, again, this was a Wii game, and every expansion, they make the environmental graphics and such look a little better than the last. But you gotta also understand, this is what it looks like without my reshade on. In spite of running this at 4K resolution, this is how it looks. It's not too bad. Honestly, still looks good for this type of game. It's just, you know, Square Enix did this same kind of graphical shading technique with the gray lighting. As you can see here, the grayness. They did that with Final Fantasy XIV as well, back when version 2.0 came out. That's actually a technique used to reduce the amount of resources needed to render everything. Again, this game was made for the Wii back then, though now it's on the Switch and the PS5. I think they even tried to bring it to Xbox once. And with reshade, obviously you can make it better. Final Fantasy XIV, you also have reshade on that. Hell, 11 has reshade if you want to use it on there. Not recommended, though. Final Fantasy XI is extremely CPU single-core dependent. And despite I was able to play Final Fantasy XI at 60 FPS 4K, I had to maintain 60 FPS in places like Dynamis. I had to make sure that I used no reshade, and I kept shadows to basically just the player only, or little dots. But yeah, as for players watching to at least experience the content through my eyes, nothing's wrong with that. Did I go too far? It goes to level 3. Ugh, this is confusing. Call it middle. You can get there from level 3. Alright. Yeah, you'd think the quests would be simple fetch quests like in any other MMO, but most often than not, well, it really isn't. They can be involved. Many of them taking at the minimum 30 minutes to do. Some can take upwards to an hour or so, depending on what it is. Okay. I see middle of it. That's gotta be it. Yes, from what I was told of back then from my long time playing Japanese friends, I think they had mounts disabled in dungeons for the longest time. You had to actually walk and run everywhere. There are still certain dungeons and places where mounts are disabled, of course. It's nice to be able to use my mount. Dollar board, as they call it. Venusaur found cat ears. Okay. Alright, we are at middle, so... that looks like what I need to be at. Yeah, those are the drag stars down there. Okay, we just gotta find a way down. Okay, I think I see something over there on the mini-map. What's this? Alright, we found it. Caught everything here. King-sized even. Yeah, I gotta work more on that. No, the, fishing bag max for me is still 35. I'm not sure if there really is a increase at all. Okay, we got it back. Let's go back to her. Okay. Great. Oh, and there it is. Someone told me you still hit the ceiling, but apparently not. So now I can use it in place of the ceilings. Great. I'm still gonna react. It's a matter of habit. Heck, I did it a few times with Final Fantasy XIV when I was still playing it. Before I teleport anywhere, I go outside where there's no roof because I keep forgetting it doesn't matter in that game. All right. Now I can work on the one I need. Thankfully, she sends me where I gotta go. For those with some sort of color blindness or anything, you might want to turn this down. Or however the heck you do it. I'm not sure. Because there is a lot of red. And I have a dear friend who has a really hard time with red. Alright. She sent me here. Where the... Of course. What am I looking for? Dirty doll. Of course. Okay. Purple and red. Yeah, it's gonna be a little hard to see here. Let's search over here. If you're wondering where my sword and shield came from, it's a super boss that's in one of these buildings. Again, that stuff is glamour. Alright, let's look around for dolls that tend to blend in with this kind of environment. Is that it? Yep. What's it look like without the... Eh. Yes, there's also a super boss somewhere nearby. It's not an easy kill. Though with current levels and Guardian now, you could actually mitigate a lot of their damage. Okay, so we got it. Anything else? Go right back. I haven't had my streamer icon up, have I? God. Should be okay. We're in the streaming. Yeah. There. I hope that didn't just screw up everything. If it gets taken down, I'll understand, but ugh, that'd be a shame if it did. I'm in server 22. I don't think I have to have the streaming icon up, unless I'm playing with, like, other players. Actual players. Okay. Should be fine. It's just those icons are very important. Let's see, what does he have for me today? Apex Tyrant Bogan. Alright. I'll just accept it for now. I want to get the fame level max, but it's gonna take a while. I feel a ton of what's to tell. I don't think I ever had to go in there. But no, I wouldn't have a map of it otherwise. Alright, let's go. treasure box. Yes, once you've collected a red treasure box, it's collected for good. Same with the black ones. It's the blue ones that will randomly appear in certain maps that are reattainable. You have to be careful, especially if you're a new player, since they could have a Pandora box in them. They're not fun. Especially if you're like in a brand new level synced group. There are players who will only hire their levels that has no death resistance. See, there's a blue one right here. It just popped up, apparently. Can't argue against some mini-metal. Locked himself in? Okay, so it looks like Granny is doing something. I have to go to Doll Warmer, huh? Yeah, I know what that is. Alright, let's see if it actually does what it says. Again, like in traditional Dragon Quest, you have to be in an area that has no ceiling to warp. So in this particular case, I would have had to use an evac bell and then use a stone. But now apparently I don't even need to do that anymore. Well, let's see. That's gonna take some getting used to. So they stole it from a monster. That's different from what the girls told me. Oh. Well... that's great. Crap. This is going to be a fight. It's a good thing I'm on Guardian then. If that's anything like Baramos, it's going to be casting spells. Nasty ones. Of course, he's playing that one. That's why I brought the Sage. For these, I would have to have had Akmon up to translate them, but again, it doesn't bother me, so... And plus, you guys would be able to see it anyway, unless I use the other recording method, but then I'd have to turn the HDR off. Okay, with that out of the way... Yep, opens up more places now. See, I could have used this to go there quickly without having to BS with all that earlier. Okay. So, looks like we have to find 2 specific NPCs and a mob for this one. I get about 35 minutes. Oh, this. Yes. This is the teleporter I was telling you guys about earlier. For the water realm specifically, the other realms don't have this, but for this, yeah. If you do the kill quests, simple little kill quest next to them, and say something in a round chat, you'd have access to the whole teleportation. Okay, where do I gotta go for this one? D6. Yeah, I'm using a guide here. I think I also have to talk to Fanta? Who the heck am I? No, Fonte. Fonte is what I need. Okay. I hope the translation team gets to this soon. I think they're still working on version 2 side quests. It's a lot of quests. Of course. Wow, I even slept through it. Just wanted a key item, man. Alright, what next? Chris. There we go. Sea of Tranquility is what I need for that one, so... Okay, I think I know where it is. Okay, so this is the Orphein Sea. Might be a translation error. Okay. I know what I'm looking for, I just have to figure out what the exact areas are. One says it's the Orphan Sea, or Fine Sea, and the other is the Sea of Tranquility. But what Clarity has translated is different. Sea of Peace? Sea of Worth, Sea of Unity, Sea of blah 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 blah. Might be Sea of Peace. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. I'm not sure if you guys can see my mouse pointer, but yeah, he should be around here. Okay, so we go southeast. Told you guys, these quests, they aren't your little typical fetch quests. I mean, they kind of are, but they're just more involved. This one, you have to basically figure it out. Read a note, go talk to the certain NPCs. They'll tell you what to, they'll either give it to you or tell you where to go to get what you need. And there are quite a few quests like this. It's in typical Dragon Quest fashion. I know there's a lot of naysayers who think because it's an MMORPG, it's not really Dragon Quest, but that is extremely far from the truth. It's every bit as Dragon Quest as any other. And they'll realize that too if they would give the game a chance and play it. Or at the very least, just watch my videos. I mean, there's like a few other guys that make gameplay videos of Dragon Quest X too. With the Clarity translations. Could definitely go look at theirs also. I don't think any of them runs reshade 4K resolution like me though. So I mean, if you want the prettiest looking version of Dragon Quest X, it's right here. Alright, found my target. They're far weaker than I thought, even for version 3. Alright, got the soap. So... Sorry, I was remembering an old joke. One says sea of tranquility. One. Give me a sec. I'm just looking through here. I think it's between C3 and C4 on the map. Sea of Peace. Tranquility can also be looked at as peace. Okay, so we gotta go there. Yeah. No, I can deal with water areas. I am fine with water areas. Sure, I hated water areas for a while because of Zelda Ocarina of Time. The damn water temple. But the places I hate the absolute most in games are jungles. Especially in games like Genshin Impact. Just jungle puzzles, jungle navigation, it's a pain. I always hated it. Speaking of Genshin Impact, after the today's event, I actually need to go do stuff on that before I work out today. Heck, I gotta play some more East Nordics. I haven't in a couple of days, and now I've got Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake to do, which I'm not going to play immediately at the start. I'm going to wait for the mods that removes the censorship. If that's even possible. I mean, I've seen people with put out actual redid sprite work. I discussed this the other day. It looked good. I mean, they're just sprites. I think they also did it for the in-combat animations as well. Now, the question is, where am I going to get those mods? Normally, I go to Nexus Mods for almost everything. But chances are, I may not be able to get it from there. Okay, into the molten water we go. Ow. I'm hoping someone will put it out of mod for it's like very quick. I'll wait at least 3 days because I really want to play it. I don't want to wait any longer than I have to. To be honest, I may just play it right at the start and record it. When the mods do get made, I'll just put it in during the playthrough. I just want the artwork of Toriyama restored. That's it. That's the only censorship I care about. Okay, so we're here. The guide said I have to be, I think, up there? Let's see. I don't see any obvious paths. Okay, that looks good. From what the guy told me, I have to go to between C3 and C4. So I gotta get over there somehow. So let's take a look over here. Find some blue glowing coral. I wonder how many gigs this is eating up. Not as much as what version 6 and 7 does. I mean, broadcasting or video recording gigs, not actual game install size. So it is getting a little bit more every expansion they release, because they're putting in more detail, more objects, and such with each version update. Apparently, I was told by Sake that they're actually going to go all the way to version 7.6 for this time around, maybe 0.7. Reason for that is they're actually working on a massive expansion for version 8, and that's got me real curious because, again, the current version 7 story right now, that just feels like the end to me. Because, again, spoiler warning, skip ahead. Version 7 is literally the birthplace of where the angels and all the races came from before coming to this land. Oh man, where is that? Okay. And basically, it's where all the humans and angels came from, and when they came here, they brought the monsters and other animals along with them too to settle this planet. They made this. They basically took this planet and infused it with everything that it needed. From what the lore says, it was basically just a mud ball with no life on it. The angels went and terraformed it and inserted life. Where is this thing? There we go. Great. Where's that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm still playing EverQuest 2. It's just I only get on for raid days or when they need me. I've been working on an alt character, but just for alchemy, really. I guess I should have did the other teleport. It's been slow going at AQ2 lately because people are burned out. The raids have all been really the same, and the loot has been poor. So they're all waiting for the expansion to come out before we really get back into it again. As for me, though, I will play it on raid days. And if we don't raid, I'll instead level up my alt character. Either level him up or his craft. Actually, there's an XP bonus thing going on right now that I need to take advantage of in that, so I'll probably be playing it tomorrow. At the very least, do some crafting tonight. Foam and seawater mixed, so everything's seawater right now. You know how easy it is to break most coral? Oof. I'm trying to get this music for the Weddy House in the My Town. The game doesn't have an orchestration like Final Fantasy XIV does. Instead, they have these little music boxes, but you can't get every single theme or track. It's just only a select few. It's a real shame. I wish they would put an orchestration from 14 into this. I would definitely pick this music for the Weddy House. I still gotta put together that Weddy House. Maybe next month I will spend about $30 getting some furniture. Hmm. 50 fame points for all that? Serious? How did they calculate the fame points for these quests, man? That's literally a quest where you had to figure things out if you don't have a guide. I would expect at least 300 fame points. Oh, one more death at this point. Good for Battlemaster, good for anybody with melee, really. Okay, so since it's close to my team's event for today, we're gonna stop this here. But I will be doing more tomorrow, if I can, to hopefully get the rest of these quests done. I gotta do another one here that I have, because I might as well get them done anyway. And then I have to go back and check where the final one is, because it's in one of the other Dragonlands. And then I can finally make my video recordings for the version 7.2 main story content. So, I will see you guys in the next one, part 4. Peace out.